Ahoj všichni! Dneska je čtvrtek a já vás zdravím u svého nového videa. Hello everybody, today is Thursday and I welcome you in my new video. Today we are going to talk about how to say I like in Czech. In English it's a little easier because we have just this one verb, I like, and you can use it for anything. In Czech we have three basic verbs that we use depending on what we like and with which senses we like it. Let's have a look at these sentences. Mám ráda polévku. I like soup. Líbí se mi tvůj svetr. I like your sweater. Chutná mi polévka. I like soup. These two sentences mean quite the same thing in Czech. I like soup. Mám ráda polévku. Chutná mi polévka. There is a slight difference, but I will get to it. If I say líbí se mi polévka, it would be a little different. I definitely cannot say chutná mi tvůj svetr. Okay, so let's see what is the difference between these three sentences. I will start by something very simple. By adding symbols. This is something that I learned at a course at Charles University back in 2020 and it was an eye-opener. So let me show you. Mám ráda polévku. Líbí se mi tvůj svetr. Chutná mi polévka. Mňam. When you like something and you use the form mám rád or mám ráda, remember, ráda would be only for women. Men would say mám rád. When I say mám ráda polévku, it means I have tried many soups and I know what a soup tastes like. So I can say now mám ráda polévku. Líbí se mi tvůj svetr. I saw a friend wearing a nice sweater and I can say líbí se mi tvůj svetr. I like what I see. I like it visually. If I see somebody wearing a sweater which I really like and I want to say I like this sweater and I said mám ráda tvůj svetr, it would be strange maybe. It would sound like have you tried my sweater before? It would mean that that person has experience with my sweater. It would be okay if, let's say, somebody you know very well, a friend or a partner would be wearing a sweater that you've seen on him or her many times and you can say, I really like this sweater that you always put on. When I like the look of it, I have to say líbí se mi. And chutná, chutnat means to taste. I like the taste of the soup. So definitely not the taste of the sweater. When we speak about tasting food in general, it is okay to say chutná mi and mám rád. That would be exactly the same. But let's imagine a situation you try something for the very first time. Maybe a specific soup, maybe a Chinese soup. You take the first sip of the soup and you say, chutná mi ta polévka. Or ta polévka mi chutná. If you said immediately, mám ráda tu polévku, it would be maybe a little too harsh. You need to have more experience. It has to go to your heart. You have to kind of make some emotional bonding with this soup. Now, some of you might have seen my video which I posted on Monday, Čeština na gauči, where I was teaching you 6 words, spoon, knife, napkin, and plate, talíř. And you might have seen this particular plate, this talíř. And if you saw this specific type for the first time, you could say, oh, líbí se mi ten talíř. I really like the look of it. But this is a typical Czech plate called cibulák, so maybe you've seen this in stores or you have it at home too. You could say, mám ráda tenhle talíř. I like this plate because I have experience with this. I have seen it many times. Let's put the phrase chutnat on the side. Let's focus on the difference between these two. One more time. I always like to give example with Praha, Prague. You are a tourist and you come to Prague for the first time and you see the city on the very first day and you say, oh, líbí se mi Praha. I like the look of it. And then you're there the second day, the third day, and you see more of it. You go to restaurants, you eat Czech food, you go to the Prague Castle, you see it all. Then you can say mám rád or mám ráda Prahu, because you have experience here. So when you see a picture or a painting for the first time, such as this painting, you could say, líbí se mi to. Je to hezké, líbí se mi to. And then you buy it and you hang it in your living room. And you look at it every day and you still like it. And you can say, mám ráda tenhle obraz. First step is líbí se mi ten obraz. A mám ráda tenhle obraz. Now let's add the phrase chutná mi. You come to the Czech Republic and you eat řízek for the first time, schnitzel or this breaded chicken or pork steak. And they bring it on a plate and you just really love the way it looks. You could say, líbí se mi to. Líbí se mi ten řízek. I really like the way it looks. And then you taste it and you can say, chutná mi ten řízek. Chutná mi to. You eat it all and the next day you feel like having řízek again. And you say, mám ráda řízek. Well, because I like it now. So you can say líbí se mi with food or drinks, but it would really mean that you like the look of it. For example, if somebody brings you some very interesting tea in a glass kettle and you can see the tea leaves floating, you could say, líbí se mi ten čaj. Then you have a sip, you say, chutná mi ten čaj. And then if you want to order it again, you could say, mám ráda ten čaj. By the way, on Facebook, when you have that little icon I like or like, in Czech it says to se mi líbí. I like it. Because it's usually it's a picture or something you just glance at and you say, I like it. So, líbí se mi. Not mám rád. Tohle je oříšek. To je para ořech. So I could say, nelíbí se mi ten oříšek, ale sním ho. I'm gonna eat it. Ale jo, chutná mi. Now let's have a look at the grammar. Mám ráda polévku. I like something. Polévku is an object of the sentence. It is the accusative case because the subject is já. Já mám ráda polévku. Mám ráda refers to the subject. Líbí se mi tvůj svetr. Tvůj svetr is the subject of the sentence. Your sweater is visually appealing to me. Oh, that's so weird. But this is how the grammar works in Czech. Líbí se mi. This is a verb, líbí se. The infinitive is líbit se. Líbit se. But you cannot say líbím se tvůj sweater because you are talking about the sweater. The sweater is the subject. So the sweater is the thing that is attractive to you. So tvůj sweater, it's it or ten sweater, so he. Líbí, on se líbí. Líbí se mi. Mi is dative. Dative because it's to me. It's appealing to me. Your sweater is appealing to me. And the same case is with chutnat. The infinitive is chutnat. Chuť is taste. Chutnat is to taste or also like the taste of something. So again, polévka is nominative. It's a subject of the sentence. Mi is dative, to me. Chutná refers to the soup, like I said. The verb refers to the subject. Polévka chutná. The soup tastes. The taste of the soup is attractive to me. And here is the same. Tvůj svetr se líbí mně, or mi. So remember, mám rád, mám ráda polévku. It requires an accusative. Líbí se mi, chutná mi, nominative. Let's try this with the word voda, water. You want to say that you like water, you like the taste of it and you just have a good experience with water. Mám ráda vodu. I can actually say that about myself. I love water. Love drinking water. Mám ráda vodu. Líbí se mi, and we need the nominative, voda. Líbí se mi voda. I could say, I like the way it looks. Okay, why not? Proč ne? Or you could say, you like my drawing. Líbí se mi ta voda. And when you drink it, you say, chutná mi voda. Or generally, that you just like the taste of water. Chutná mi voda. When you talk about food and drinks, remember, you can only say mám rád or ráda once you already know it. When you try it for the first time, you would say chutná mi to, nechutná mi to. And then when you like it and you know what to expect, you can use both of them. Chutná mi svíčková, mám ráda svíčkovou. And it also looks pretty on the plate, so you could say líbí se mi svíčková. Let's review the dative for all the other pronouns. We already have me, to me, ti, to you, mu, to him, jí, to her, nám, to us, vám, to you, but plural or formal, and jim, to them. If you want to ask a friend, do you like the taste of this soup? You would say, chutná ti ta polévka? Chutná ti to? How do you ask, do you like it visually? Líbí se ti to? Líbí se ti to? Or líbí se ti ta fotka? And how would you say, she likes řízek? Chutná jí řízek. Chutná jí řízek. If you wanted to use this phrase, you can forget about the dative, of course. Má ráda řízek. And one more thing at the end. I told you that the verb refers to the subject, of course. Líbit se is group 2. So if you like one thing or several things, the form doesn't change. Líbí se mi tvůj svetr, líbí se mi tvoje svetry. However, chutnat is group 1, the A group, and that changes when you say on or oni. We have chutná, polévka mi chutná, ale chutnají mi české polévky. Chutnají because you would be saying they. The soups are tasty to me, for me. Imagine a situation at a kindergarten. There is a small boy and a girl. And the boy wants to tell the girl, oh, I like you. I like the way you look, with this verb. So the subject here would be ty, which we would actually not need to use. So he would say, líbíš se mi. Líbíš se mi. Líbíš se mi, it means I like you visually. I like the way you look. When you don't know that person yet. And of course, mám tě ráda, mám tě rád is kind of saying I love you. But the more everyday use, we have mám tě ráda, miluju tě. I love you and a very deep feeling. A to je všechno. Mějte se hezky a uvidíme se v pondělí v češtině na gauči. Ahoj!
To se mi líbí a každou další chvíli, co tě znám, jsem si jistý, že ty jsi obraz.